You're gonna have vodka and wine. You can't do that.
You know what? This is the perfect. I just got home from work cocktail where I don't have to think.
Okay, have your vodka.
What do you want?
I'm gonna get crazy. Go ahead, have your stupid vodka and wine. Go ahead.
Why are you insulting me?
I'm insulting you because it's so boring. Here, have your vodka.
Okay, I tell you what. I'll get a little crazy. What if I do?
Yeah.
Oh God, limoncello.
You betcha.
Aren't you supposed to refrigerate this?
Yeah, but don't worry about it. Just open it up.
What are you making?
Something colorful. Stick it in here. Come on, come on. Just
I love it when you talk to me like that. Hold on, you just want to like a drop, like boop, like that.
It's a big drop. Okay.
So it turns it purple.
Yeah, purple drink, right?
Okay.
We'll put some here. Agave. In case it's not.
Can we turn this around and show where this comes from?
Why not?
This is curacao from Outback Steakhouse.
They gave it to me for free. I took it.
You should steal the steak knives instead. They're worth more.
Yeah, so far I have 4 things in mind. How many?
I'm just doing lime and some of that. Hey, what are we talking about today?
We're gonna have a little contest. I'm gonna win.
There's no sink to wash my hands.
Don't worry, just wipe it like this.
Okay.
I'll give you a towel if you want.
Okay.
I'll let you use a towel in the house.
Gee.
Don't use it too much, but there it is.
You're too much. This is going to be the worst drink ever.
No, not really. Come on.
But I'm having it with you, and that's all that matters.
Okay, so let's mix it up and toast.
All right, mine's mixed. Chin chin.
I just want to know what I'm missing. How about a little vodka? Just a little vodka. Vodka always improves everything.
It does.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, so to what?
To our health, that's the only important thing, and that you never lose your wonderful personality.
Oh,
really, truly.
I've got to find it first. Cheers. Mm. I think after the ice melts a little bit.
Oh, this is horrible.
Well, why don't you not make
Tastes like,
I would never taste that.
Describe it.
Why would you ever do that? This tastes awful. Here, have some. No one wants that. Mine's a little less.
Oh, this is horrible. Really horrible.
I'm not going to touch this.
That's not good, but it's better than that.
It's the lesser of two evils.
Oh.
Well, let's just have like Nestle's Quick and milk or something.
Okay, how about a glass of water?
Perfect. We don't have water.
I have water in my fridge.
So
You pick.
it looks like Jenga.
It's Jenga.
This is
you know how to pull it out?
I beg your pardon?
You know how?
This is a beautiful Jenga set, and
It really is.
I haven't done Jenga in a long time, so I don't know how far I can go without it.
Go as far as you can, darling.
Okay, I'm gonna just stay conservative.
And do it slowly. That's the key.
All right, so I put it up
Big
here.
key.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
So I get to ask you a question?
Yes, you get to ask me a question.
Okay.
Not how that goes.
Barbara, would you rather be drop dead gorgeous or really, really smart?
I would rather be smart because I have tons of surgery and become gorgeous. You make a lot of money and you pay for your surgery. How about you?
They can't give you smart surgery.
No, they can't.
All right, I agree.
You
Perfect.
agree with that?
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather be smart.
I'll do one now.
If it falls, what do I get?
Ooh.
If it falls, I get to take this plant home with me.
Yeah, you can. That fake.
Holy crap, you went deep.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to take a
I know, but
risk.
look what you did here. Now, can you fix that?
Yes, I can.
All right.
It's still my turn. Here we go. Would you rather give up the internet for the rest of your life?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, there.
All right.
That's a
No,
fair.
do you go again?
You go again. But
Okay, so
let's
you
try to keep
pulled-
the game going. We have a lot of cards.
Oh,
You know what I find? I find when you tap, if it moves easily, that's a good count.
very nice. Is that how they do it when we do our surgery?
Yes,
They
that's
kind of
exactly
tap.
what
Okay, let's fix that.
Do you feel anything?
All right, I'm gonna pull.
You're gonna.
Can I touch it with your hands?
Yeah, you could do however you want. Although I'm getting nervous.
Oh.
Oh, you're pulling that one.
Oh, this isn't looking good.
No, it is good. Put it on top.
I would do that.
Okay.
Okay, Barbara. Oh, would you rather go back to high school or back to kindergarten?
Oh, no comments. Kindergarten.
Why?
Because don't you remember you got to have nap time on those little blankets? And they gave you a cup of milk?
You do that now. It's like we're in kindergarten.
I do it now.
You have little blankets and little
I do
glasses
it
of milk.
now. You're right.
Okay, cool, but why?
Loved by a kindergarten. And kindergarten teachers are fabulous. How about you?
Here's the thing, if you go back to, I'm overthinking this. If you go back to kindergarten, that means you're going to go back to high school because that's the natural progression of things from that point. So I think I would rather know what I know now, go back to high school, and then launch back into life.
Not even go to kindergarten. Get those blankets and naps and
I
everything.
can do that. I'm gonna do that on this couch over here in a minute. Okay, go.
Fine.
It's getting really raw over here. Keep an eye on what you're doing here.
I'm going to. Come on.
Wow.
It's getting. Ooh.
This whole thing's making me nervous.
I think this one's going to go for it. Ooh, no. This one.
Now, if it falls, what happens? What do we do?
Falls, I win.
No.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
If you knock it over now, I win.
It's my house.
It's my house.
It's my house. I win.
Go.
Okay, here we go. Would you rather be 12 feet tall or 1 feet tall? What
12.
A ridiculous question.
I don't want to be either.
You have to pick one.
No.
No, think about being 1 foot tall or 12 feet.
I would rather be.
Think of how you like-
I would rather be 12 feet tall.
Yeah, and everybody would stare at you.
Well, if you're 1 foot tall, no one's going to stare at you because they won't know you're there and they'll step on you.
Yeah, but 1 foot tall, I would pick because you could get away with murder. You could weasel into places, eavesdrop,
I know, but
whatever you want.
But navigating the earth while 12 feet tall would, I think, would be easier than 1 foot
Yeah,
tall.
but you could always get a ride if you're 1 foot tall. You could hop on somebody's purse and get a ride.
You couldn't drive a Mini Cooper at 12 feet tall.
If you get down, you couldn't do that 1 foot tall. They both suck, don't they? It's a stupid question.
Why don't you ask another question? I don't like that one.
Which way were we going on these?
This is the fresh pile here.
Now,
This is about to fall, by the way. You're about to win. But if you win now, I get to go home early.
Okay, it's
Cheers.
Don't drink all that water at once.
All right. Are you going to ask another question to make up for that last bad question?
Yeah, I will actually.
Okay.
Would you rather get business advice from Michelle Obama or Oprah Winfrey? That's a good question. You have to.
From Oprah or Michelle?
Yeah. Would you rather get business advice?
Business advice. You know what? I don't think you have to have a major, fantastic business background to be smart and answer questions. And they're both brilliant women. I guess I would go for Oprah for business advice.
You would. I'd go to Michelle, especially if I was running for president.
That's not business advice.
Well, she could tell me how I could win. That's business advice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'd enjoy Michelle Obama.
I like them both.
Let's see them both. What the
Okay.
hell? We'll pick them both.
We'll test drive them both.
All right, good enough. Good luck.
No, this is where we're gonna break
This is a good
things.
one. Oh no, this is a good one.
What, am I gonna? Which one? This pink one?
Yeah, I think so because.
Oh no, right here. Aha! Oh, who's your daddy?
Oh, the middle ones. I didn't think of that.
Right,
No. It has to go on top. Sorry.
Does it?
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
this
a
game. Okay. Would you rather be with a good-looking guy or someone with a huge personality?
Let me read it to you.
No, I read it to you.
I'm reading it to you.
Is this something? No, give me
Would
that.
you rather be with a good-looking guy or someone with a huge
personality? Huge personality, of course.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I always agree.
Because if you need a bigger personality,
You go shop around for it.
for a better looking guy, yeah. You don't need a good looking guy.
The other one's in short supply. Good looks are easy to find.
This
The
is
other
true.
with the huge personality.
Okay, just wondering.
Okay.
I mean, this gets getting really raw here. I don't know. Oh, no.
Oh, here. Get out easily.
Okay, we'll put it back together.
Good.
Oh,
All right,
Barbara.
Put that in the middle. Okay.
Right here, the stack.
Thank you. Keep me straight. Would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button on life? That's it. Think about that.
I would say pause. Because if you live, the only reason you would have a rewind button is if you have regret for something you did.
Yep.
Or if something that happened needed to go away and start over. And that isn't life. But to pause and take a moment.
Life ever? You wouldn't wish you could redo something?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
No, because things happen for a reason. But I can pause just to kind of take a breath and go, okay, what's going on here? Let's take a beat, figure it out, and then let's resume life.
I would agree. I think you get the pause button automatically. As you get older, you get smarter, and you're willing to give it a little bit more breath and wait a minute to think
That's
about it.
menopause.
It is menopause. You're
Menopause.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Good play. You go.
I don't know. This isn't boding well.
The middle ones seem to come out really
Okay, done.
easily.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's it.
All right, Barbara. Oh, would you rather have Taylor Swift's future or Madonna's legacy?
Oh, who do you think?
It's your question.
Not Madonna.
You want Taylor Swift's
Yeah,
future?
because there's a future. You could enjoy it. I mean, why would you want to look back at something? No way.
A legacy's been done.
Done. Yeah, who cares?
But Taylor Swift's future hasn't been written yet.
Exciting.
Yes, I agree.
We agree on that.
I agree.
Okay.
We are friggin' brilliant.
We are very brilliant.
Really? You're going down there?
I think so. I think I'm going to go for it.
Ooh.
Aha! There
Okay.
you go. Okay, here we go. We got to make it to the end of the pile. I don't know. Would you rather sip gin? Why gin? With Ryan Reynolds, or take a shot of tequila with The Rock? The Rock.
I want to do both.
Really?
We can't do both. I would do gin with Ryan Reynolds.
I would.
You know
do
why?
The Rock.
Because you'll be with The Rock. He's busy. I think Ryan Reynolds is pretty fascinating, and I love gin. And gin makes me kooky. To get kooky with Ryan Reynolds wouldn't be the same as just doing, like blackout tequila with The Rock.
Yeah, but I would lean against The Rock.
Of course you would.
I would lean for at least an hour or two, and then see what happens.
Until the lawyers are called, I'm sure.
Maybe. Okay.
All right.
Good luck.
Oh gosh,
You go.
I don't know.
Good luck.
I'm.
Good luck.
I really have a lot of self-doubt with this.
Whoa, that was hardly self-doubt. That one came right out.
Sometimes you just gotta
Wow.
hold your nose and jump in.
Go.
Hey, Barbara.
Yeah?
Would you rather have Jay-Z's business acumen or Beyonce's talent? Saved by the falling building. Answer the question. Jay-Z's business acumen or Beyonce's talent?
Beyonce's talent. Just to sing like that, I would give anything.
Really?
And I've got business talent, so why would I want more of it? I just want to be able to sing like her.
I would go for Jay-Z's business acumen.
Would you? But you don't need it. You don't need it.
Yeah.
You're doing fine.
I already have Beyonce's talent.
Oh, I doubt it.
I really fucked this up, didn't I? I'm sorry, can we use foul language on this show?
Yeah.
I really messed this up, didn't I?
Yeah, you really fucked it up. You really did.
Well, I know, but I wonder what the rest of the questions were going
to. Let's do a speed round. You do
What's your turn?
It's my turn. Okay.
Speed round.
Would you rather be the richest person in the world, or would you rather live forever?
Richest person in the world. I don't want to live forever. I would like to live for 200 years, though.
Would you really?
Yeah, I don't want to.
You could freeze your body. You don't want to get older and live 200 years. You want to be this age and live the next 200 years.
Yeah, richest person in the world.
Yeah, I think
done.
Better one.
Would you rather go on tour with Elton John or Cher?
Oh, Cher.
Absolutely. I'll see you on tour. All right, done. Because we can turn back time.
Yes.
Would you rather listen to your least favorite song on repeat forever or never listen to music again?
Would you? Which?
Well, how come I asked you first?
It's the last card, so I'm giving it to you, my guest.
I think I would rather listen to the same song on repeat because
really?
no music is worse than the same song over and over. And I work in Top 40 Radio. We play the same song over and over anyway, so I already know that hell.
And you really are bothered by it? Seriously?
Really, I am.
Yeah. Okay,
I hate that.
This is a perfect question for you. I would have said no music ever again.
Really? That means you can't even hum a tune to yourself.
It's still better than hearing the same thing again and again and again. Yeah, I would definitely give it.
Music is, we have a new one coming in. Oh no, we have additional cards.
Oh, these are the 3 Elvis cards or something, right? Okay.
What's that mean?
Just for you.
What does that mean?
I get to pick them all.
Okay.
What is the most, these are serious questions. Are they serious? Okay.
Okay, I can be serious.
I'll get serious.
I thought these were serious.
No, these are supposed to be funny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's the most important quality someone needs to succeed in the radio space? That's a good question. I would have asked that myself.
To be true to yourself. Be yourself.
But how
be yourself.
How do you bring yourself out? I've had people tell me that's so hard.
It's called confidence.
But how do you get that?
You got to know.
Yourself?
You have to know thyself. You have to know yourself. And as Oscar Wilde said, be yourself because everyone else is taken, right? No, I mean, you have to know yourself and you have to forgive yourself for any inadequacies you may have.
Right away? You just say, let it go?
It's a process. You also have to appreciate the great things that you can offer. And then once you can identify these things, then you can be great at anything you do, including what I do. And I think it's the same for you.
Now, I read your book. I read it twice. Well, mostly twice, not the whole thing twice. But what was fascinating to me is who you were as a younger man seemed to me exactly who you are now. When you started out, you had the hustle. You did the late night tours on the radio. Remember?
Yeah.
You wrote this. And more importantly, you had the same personality. So you had your personality from the beginning and knew who you were.
Well, how close are you to who you were when you were a young Barbara?
I think I've returned to who I was. Honestly, I think I got a little off track trying to be somebody else and came back to who I was. And I've done better since.
Do you think you had to hop off the trail to figure out how to get back on the trail?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's so important. Self-discovery is a real thing, you know?
You?
I'm doing it every day. No, it's a process, and it will be a process until the day I friggin' die, you know? My father said to me on his deathbed, 90-something years old, he said, you never have all the answers, no matter how old you are. He said, my son, you've always looked up to me because you thought I was this pillar of strength, and I had all the answers, I could always protect you. He said, I often got scared because I knew that wasn't true because I was always growing up. He said, I still don't know the answers. And at 93 years old, he said he still got scared. And then he passed away.
Oh, you have to love him for that. Right?
Absolutely. So definitely. It's a process. Life's learning never ends. It never ceases.
So you like your dad very much from what I see.
Love my dad and my mom. Yeah. They're both great people.
I love them too. I didn't even know them. So there you go. And I didn't know your mother, but I love her too because they both made you.
She's pretty awesome.
What's the most important quality? I think it might even be the same question. What's the most important quality someone needs to succeed in the radio space?
Didn't you just ask that?
It sounds similar, but can I answer this one very directly?
Yes.
I think it's personality. What do you think? Is it ability to talk, which is so key, ability to fill in the space when there's dead space, or is it just your personality that drives the show?
I guess you do need to be a little fast on your feet. Mm-hmm. But you know what? You could take out in radio space and add any profession there, and I think these answers are basically the same. I mean, I don't have collegiate smarts in order to solve heavy-duty mathematical equations.
How boring.
I don't have that. Okay, so if if you and I were in a field where we needed that, I think we're going to get fired.
Yeah.
But whatever else we do, I think these are the qualities we need.
I think you're right.
And we also need these same qualities in relationships, in friendships.
Oh, definitely. What do you think the most important quality in a relationship is? I don't think it's always the same as business.
In a relationship, listening.
I would say it's forgiveness, not to hold a grudge.
That's a heavy one.
Yeah, for a long-term relationship, I think you can't hold a grudge.
Let me ask you, have you ever been accused of not holding enough grudge? Has anyone ever said, you know, Barbara, you really are too forgiving? Because I get that all the time.
I get it all the time, but I really can't hold a grudge. It's a waste of time. I have friends who have turned on me. I have people who have ripped me off. And I'm angry for a little bit, but then I realize the anger doesn't feel good on me, so it doesn't bother me anymore.
I'm the same way. We have that in common.
That's probably half the secret to happiness.
I get yelled at by some of my best friends saying, you know, that person screwed you over. I can't believe you're actually
still friends with them.
And not stabbing them in the back when we talk about them. I'm like,
I hear that a lot.
Well, you know what? Okay.
But I feel proud. Don't you feel proud that I'm above it? I feel like I'm above it. You know?
I do feel like I'm above it. I don't know if it's pride, but I just feel like that's a better way to handle it.
Yeah, it
right?
sure is. Yeah. Okay. Would you advise someone young? Oh, come on. We had that one. Sorry. Here we go. What decision? Oh, this is a different one.
Okay. Oh, good. A different one.
What decision changed your life the most? One decision. That's a good one. I don't even have it.
I wish I had a moment to think about that because I just don't want to.
Take a moment. Time's up.
What decision changed my life the most?
Could be minutiae. It could be, well, it could be anything.
To learn to let myself off the hook. And I remember it happened, I remember where I was sitting when I learned that.
Mm-hmm. To let yourself off the hook for what?
For anything and everything.
Really? It's forgiveness.
Forgiving yourself and forgiving others, letting people off the, I guess when I learned the concept of letting all of us off the hook and just moving on.
And there was one particular time you were starting to say.
Yeah, I remember where I was. I was sitting in my living room. There's a fire in the fireplace. I was sitting in one of those big red chairs that I have. And I actually realized two things that night. It was kind of a heavy night. And I was sober. I realized that I got to let myself off the hook. And I also realized that I really love myself a lot.
Wow, how nice is that?
And I deserved great things. I was going through a breakup and I was sort of letting it pull me back. And I realized, hey, you know what? I'm a catch. I'm a good guy, you know? And I love myself and I deserve
somebody really great.
Exactly. Or no one at all. But
and then who came along in your life?
Well, Alex came along.
So I was hoping you said that.
What about you? Like what moment, what point in your life, what decision did you make change everything?
I'm going to tell you, it's going to sound like minutiae next to your very thoughtful decision that you made. For me, it was just saying yes to the car ride home from Ramon Simone. Because if I hadn't said yes from the diner to go home, he wouldn't have loaned me the $1,000. If he hadn't loaned me the $1,000, I wouldn't have been in the real estate business. Without the business, I couldn't have been independent in my life and accomplished what I want. So that car ride home, I'm like, should I trust him? He's older than me. He doesn't look so trustworthy. But I said yes. And that was the beginning of that relationship.
So let me ask you this. Was it more than just a car ride home, or was there something in your mind going, you know what, there's some reason I need to take this car ride?
I didn't feel that at all. I just thought I'd get a quick car ride home. That's all.
I need to trust this guy for a moment.
I didn't even think of that. I just said, let me get a car ride home. Nobody else offered me a ride home.
But look, you know what?
What a good car ride.
Had you not accepted that car ride home, how...
So much would have unraveled for my future. I'm sure something else good would have happened.
But you'll never know.
I'll never know.
Okay.
I know I made that decision. Okay.
Then that's a very good answer for that, for you.
Okay, what was the first thing you spent a lot of money on?
My first piece of real estate.
Really? Seriously?
But it was a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
For me, it was everything.
Which was what?
It was a house in Southampton, New York.
Wow, that's a big ticket item.
A smaller house up on the bay.
Oh, what did you pay for that? And what year was it?
$350,000.
How old were you?
And I had an apartment in the city I was renting at the same time. I was in my 20s.
Wow, that's an
It
accomplishment.
was my first mortgage.
That's a big deal.
I remember sitting on the...
300,000 then is like 2.5 million now, I think, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
I remember sitting by the pool and looking up, and there was a bird that landed on the tree, and I was thinking, oh my God, that's my tree. Get off my tree! And he left.
Not true.
I own that. That was my tree, and I had the power of ownership to kick him out. No, but that was the first big expense, and to me, that was everything back then.
Did it push you to do greater things? Because I know my first purchase, I thought if I could do this, I could do more.
Yeah.
Gave you confidence.
I sort of became addicted to buying things, and if it was time to sell and find something else.
Yeah, and you have no problem moving on. You have beautiful homes, and you have no problem.
No problem. And I've had a lot of loss. I've lost a lot of money, and
Really?
there was one property I had that I lost a lot.
What did you over-improve it?
And the market fell, and I mean, it was everything.
Just like you do now in New Jersey.
No, that house is...
Not over-improving it?
No,
You sure about
that house is perfect.
Okay, for you.
I over-improved it.
Let me have the listing, I'll sell it.
Okay.
Last one.
Do you ever want to do that again, really?
What?
Do you want to show properties?
Never, ever.
Then
I
don't-
just want to walk in and buy it. So I want to walk in and buy it. I don't want to walk in and sell it to somebody else.
Okay, that's a good rule. I do want to say this.
Yeah.
Spending one moment or a million moments with you
Yeah.
is they're equally as powerful forces. I always love being with you because you charge me up. And Alex, on behalf of Alex, we always get so charged up when we're around you.
Me too.
Thank you for having me in your home. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Let's never play this again, ever.
Good idea.